So hi guys, what is national income? National income is a total market value of all final goods and services produced by a country during 1 year, or a total payments received by the factor of productions through the productions of goods and services in a country in a year.
Yeah, what?
Do you know that I just found out that Indonesia has the highest national income data compared to Malaysia and Singapore?
Oh, really? So basically the Indonesian is ranked first for the national income, and the second one is for Malaysia, and Singapore is the last one ranked for the highest national income.
So here we can see that Indonesia is a well-developed country, followed by Malaysia and then Singapore.
Hey, you cannot say like that, because as I know that Singapore is one of the most developed country. How come Singapore can be the third country as compared to Indonesian and Malaysian? How come?
No, this is just the national income data to measure which country is the most developed country. Okay, as we know, Indonesia is a big country which they can provide and build more facility that can contribute in increasing their national income. Okay?
Yeah, correct.
While Singapore is a small country which they have limitation to build facilities that will result in their national income is lesser compared to Indonesia.
But this is not necessarily that the standard of living in their country is high or good. So basically we can measure the standard of living by using the national income data to calculate the per capita income, so that we can know about their standard of living in respective countries.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Taki. So you can share your result after this to me?
Sure. I'll inform you later.
Alright.
Guys, I have calculated for the per capita income data to share with you. So let's take a look for the per capita income data. So basically, what we can see here, the Singapore actually have the highest per capita income data, and the second one is Malaysia, and this per capita income data is Indonesia. So it means that the Singapore have the highest standard of living as compared to the other three countries, followed by Malaysia and Indonesia. So no wonder that we knew that most of people in their country is rich, right?
Oh, okay, I understand now.
Wow.
Oh,
Having a nice conversation.
Sorry,
right?
boss. Sorry, boss.
What are you guys discussing about?
No, boss. Actually, we are a little bit confused that I just found out that the national income data provides that Indonesia has the highest national income data compared to Malaysia and Singapore. So this tells us that Indonesia is a well-developed country compared to Malaysia and Singapore, right?
Oh, I see. So, how about you, Taki?
No, boss. Actually, I'm just calculating the per capita income to measure which country has the highest per capita income data, so that we know that standard of living, their standard of living. But I'm actually a bit confused, because if you see here by the national income data, Indonesia has the highest national income data, but for per capita income data, Singapore is the highest. So actually, what is the differences between these two datas?
Actually, national income data is used to make comparison over countries, which country is the most developed country, while the per capita income is used to see which country has the highest standard of living. So both of measurement use the national income data to see the result.
Oh, so basically there are lots of users for national income data.
Yes.
So now I understand that the national income data is useful to measure the standard of living and to make comparison between countries.
Yes, true. But the most true part is back to work.
Okay, sorry boss. Thank you very much.
Another uses of national income is comparison over time. Using national income, we can measure economic performance of a country over time. For example, Malaysia economic performance in comparison between year 2015 to 2019. How do we compare between these years? We compare performance by using national income statistics. For example, based on this graph, we can see a stagnant pattern in the country's economic conditions. Here, we can conclude that the Malaysia economy is growing because the national income is increasing over the time.
Good morning, sir. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your appointment as a new Prime Minister recently, sir. So before that, I want to introduce you to my new colleague in my office, Mr. Farhan. Mr. Prime Minister.
Farhan, sir. Nice to meet you, Farhan. Thank you so much, Mr. Azminaki. So, since the new government has been formed, do you have any plan for the future country development?
Yes, I do have some. I think we should focus on tertiary sector because the tertiary sector, if we look into the national data report, national income data report, the tertiary sector contribute less national income. So my strategy is we should focus on education industries and tourism. By what? By developing more universities and places for tourism, so that the tertiary sector will contribute more in our national income by next 5 years, by the period of 5 years. That's my opinion. So, how about your opinion?
I agree with that. Oh, okay. So, how much is our last year national income?
Okay, sir. So, based on previous year national income data, it is a 52 billions of national income, which I think the 10% we should allocate for the education industries development and 5% we should allocate for the tourism. So, how about you? Do you think it is good for our country?
I agree with you.
Thank you.
Oh, so it is 5.2 billion for the institute and 2.6 billion for the tourism. It is a huge allocation. However, I agree if we choose Education Institute as our development target to contribute in tertiary sector. This will encourage high educational system, which is good to the next generation. It is an investment for a good labor quality to the government. Furthermore, if we build up more university, it will also encourage foreign students to study here, which will result in increase in our national income.
Exactly, sir. That is exactly what I have planned for. Actually, by building up 2 more universities in our country, it is a good sign for our next generation. Simultaneously, can increase the national income in our country through the tertiary sector. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Prime Minister, I am very glad that you are my boss. Thank you very much. No problem.
No problem, Mr. Azmin. I think Mr. Farhan have some opinion for our country development instead of just agreeing with our point. Do you have any opinion, Mr. Farhan?
I agree with you, sir.
Hey, I wonder where you get this scheme, Mr. Azmin.
As what you can see from the discussion, the national income is also useful for sectorial contribution, simultaneously helpful for national planning.
I'm sorry. Later on, I will find another boy.
Alright. See you next time.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister.
Thank you, sir.
So here we can conclude that national income is very important to a country because it can be used to measure the standard of living between countries, to measure economic performance over a period of time, to measure economic performance between countries, to assess the economic contribution between sectors, to assist in national planning. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.